Hi everyone, my name is Suzanne and I'm a Chinese metaphysics master in Hong Kong. Today I'm going to share with you how your life star in Feng Shui impacts your life experience in 2023. So this is a bit of an annual sort of forecast that is based on your Feng Shui life star. Now, first things first, obviously you will have to find out what your Feng Shui life star is. And that is very easily done. You go to this link here on the screen. I've also put it in the notes to this video. Just enter your date and time of birth, and then you will get a chart. And on the right-hand side of the chart, you will have this Bazi Analytics Basic. Now, at the very top here, you see Life Star. And this is what you need to focus on. We are focusing on the one that is not in brackets, yeah? So the one that is written on the left-hand side. So check which life star you have. It can be anything between 1 to 9. And once you have found out your life star, we are going to look into how that actually impacts your life and your life experience in 2023, what you may want to take note of. All right. So each life star originates from a particular palace, as we call it. And depending on the flying stars that are landing in a particular palace in any given year, we are impacted differently. Now, this may sound very, very complicated, but fear not. Basically, the life star and its location within your property determines your luck in a property in any given sector, right? So this is why we look at your life star sector each year to determine whether you are facing some more challenges than usual or what kind of opportunities are being brought in. So in order to see what 2023 brings for each life star, we just need to check the stars, the hexagrams in the life palace. Now, each life star is associated with a particular palace, and we are starting with life star number 1. Now, life star number 1 originates from the north or in the North Palace. This is why we are focused on what is here in the North Palace, in the Kangwa Palace. So here we have the reform hexagram, and we also have the 9 and the 7. The 9 is the annual flying star, and the 9 is the replacement chart star. So these are technicalities. You don't really need to worry too much about it. Basically, what we're interested in is what it all means, right? So if your life star is number 1, then this is essentially a wealth palace for you, and it increases your capacity for wealth in 2023, provided you are changing what you're currently doing, or you're changing certain aspects of what you're currently doing. It's very easy this year for you to attract attention and attract sort of like a social media following, for example, or make sure that customers and clients see you more, or even in private life. Yeah, if you're single, it's easier for you to attract attention this year, but you kind of need to put yourself out there. You need to do things differently than what you're used to. That doesn't mean you have to change your life completely, but you need to reform certain aspects, hence the reform hexagram, yeah? And with that change, with whatever change you're making, you are actually in a position to also attract much more wealth opportunities. So get out there, be seen, be more visible. And whether you do that for personal reasons, private reasons, or for professional reasons, it will benefit you ultimately also financially. Now, the life star number 2 originates in the Southwest. Yeah. And in the Southwest, we have the bliss hexagram. We also have the annual star number 8 and the replacement star. The annual star number 1 and the replacement star number 8. Now, for life star number 2 people, basically this year you can master a certain level of peace and joy despite the chaos that's happening outside. There will be a lot of challenges on the outside. There will be a lot of distractions, emotional distractions, professional distractions, but somehow this year you're able to actually be at peace. Yeah, on the inside you're quite calm, and you find some sort of inner peace, and this is something that you should actually work on, to feel a little bit more blissful even though everything else is going haywire. The number one is a nobleman star, so you will probably also meet with the right person to help you out when you have, let's say, a crisis, or when there's a situation where you really, really need help. What you just need to do is reach out to people and ask for help. So go and take the initiative to maybe find a mentor or a teacher or someone who can help you out in life, right? But overall, work on yourself, work on your ability to be grounded and to achieve that sort of inner calmness, to be the rock for everyone else when everyone else is just sort of panicking. So you kind of need to be the calm one in any given scenario in 2023. Now, life star number 3 is in the East. Yeah, here we've got the East. This is where the life star number 3 originates from. And here we have the advancement hexagram. We've also got the annual star number 2 and the replacement star number 9. So advancement means you're making progress. Yeah, you're advancing from where you are. But actually, that means first you need to do something. You need to actually decide that you want to do something. If you're not doing anything, you can't advance. Yeah, so without doing anything, you can't make progress. You can't advance in what you're doing. And so it's really, really important that you're taking the first steps. It's very likely that this year you're no longer comfortable with what you're doing. And that's why you're actually actively seeking out progress. And progress for you this year means happiness. Yeah, generally speaking, if we see ourselves making progress, it makes us happy because we see that something is happening in our lives and we're actually getting better at something, or our life circumstances change for the better. So we're making progress. So progress equals happiness, especially if you are a life star 3 this year. Now you also have the star 2 here, and this is actually great for slow but substantial growth of wealth. Now, usually the star number 2 is associated with illness, but as we are advancing into period 9, this becomes a wealth star and is actually a very, very positive, a very potent wealth star, particularly for those who are in property and real estate. But generally speaking, it's massive growth of wealth, but it's very, very slow. So the more steps you take forward, the more you progress this year, the more you get the ball rolling for more wealth coming in the future. So this is for life star number 3. If you are life star number 4, then we are looking at the Southeast. This is your home base. And here we have the beginning hexagram. We also have the annual flying star number 3, and we have the replacement star number 1. Now, the beginning hexagram is basically means that in the first half of the year 2023, so the first few months, you may experience quite a lot of blocks and obstacles and obstructions, but you will break through. You just need to actually get started, yeah? The beginning hexagram very often is also called the breakthrough hexagram. So you will break through all these obstructions and solve the problems ahead, and this will benefit you tremendously. As long as you don't feel like, oh, these obstructions are just going to hold me back permanently, and as long as you take the first step, you will make a breakthrough. And then with a lot of perseverance that is actually available to you this year, you will make this breakthrough, and the second half of the year is going to be much, much better. Yeah, you will suddenly see a light at the end of the tunnel. And with this combination of 3 and 1 here, you also have a lot of support and a lot of teachers. Yeah, if you allow it, you will receive a lot of guidance and even divine guidance. So whenever you see an obstruction ahead of you, especially in the first 6 months of 2023, do not get paralyzed. Take one step after another and you will achieve a breakthrough. The second half of the year is going to be much easier and you'll actually benefit a lot from all the experiences that you've made in the first 6 months. Then we've got Life Star 5, and the number 5 originates in the center. Yeah, right here. And here we have the rising hexagram, we have the annual star number 4, and we have the replacement star number 2. Now, the rising hexagram gives you momentum and sort of lifts you up, yeah? And it also helps you lift up others. So you kind of need to concentrate on uplifting others instead of just complaining about everything. You may have a little bit of a tendency of complaining this year, but when you notice this about yourself, flip that script in your mind. And instead of complaining, use that energy that you have, rephrase it and help and use it to make life better for others. You know what's not great. You know what you're complaining about. Is there something that you can actually change about this situation to make it better, not just for yourself, but also for those around you? Yeah. This is what you need to do. You need to work on helping others to rise above their complaints, right? Now, Life Star 5 is also a very, very fast star in 2023. So everything will happen very, very quickly for you. As long as you make an effort to rise above the complaints and about the obstacles and the problems. If you get sucked down and bogged down by the problems, you're not going anywhere. But if you make a conscious decision that you're just going to see the positive in every situation, that you make the best out of everything, you will see very, very fast progress in 2023, and it will be for the better. Now, then we move on to Life Star 6. Life Star 6 originates in the Northwest. So here we have Life Star 6. And here we have the annual flying star number 5. We've got the replacement star 3, and we have the consistency hexagram. Now, we do have the 5 yellow in this palace, and this is what most people are very, very scared of. But essentially what it means, there's going to be a lot of external challenges. Maybe if you're a business owner, maybe your market is changing, the needs of your customers have changed. Maybe your followers, your clients are changing. If it's your personal life, then your personal life circumstances may be changing. But the question is really, what are you going to do about it? Yeah. Are you just going to be scared of what's happening around you? Or do you rise above all these challenges and hold yourself responsibility to get help? Right? So when changes happen, we can just complain and we can say, oh, this is still not working for me, the old was better. Or you can take responsibility for your own life and move forward. Yeah. So consistency is very, very important for you this year, meaning consistently moving ahead. Yeah. Don't get stuck. Just keep on learning, keep on moving with the change. The only thing that we can be certain of this year is that there will be a lot of changes, especially if you have Life Star number 6, yeah? But you need to consistently improve yourself, change yourself. Yeah, if the outside is changing, you need to change with the outside. Maybe change your skill set, upskill, change your home, change your circle of friends, change your job, whatever it is that you're unhappy about. Make sure that you are changing it for the better for you and that you can take control over it. Otherwise, there will be a lot of anger and frustration that you're not doing what you want to do. So really ask yourself, what is it that you want to do? Is there any way that you can effect a small change for yourself that you have control over? Yeah, so this becomes quite important and critical for all those of you who have Life Star number 6. Now, for those with Life Star number 7, we're looking at the West Palace here, Duigwa. And here we have the small livestock hexagram. We've got the annual number 6 and the replacement star number 4. Now, as you can see here, the 6 and the 4, they form a combination of 10. Now, whenever we have a combination of 10, this is generally considered very, very auspicious because it's very good for partnerships. It's good for franchises. It's good to cooperate with others. So partnerships are good. And if your goal is to, if you have a big goal for this year, whether that be in your personal life or in your career or in your business, then first look at how you can achieve this goal by collaborating with others. Yeah. Who has the market right now that you want to break into? Maybe you collaborate with them and you'll first make less money because you have to take, you can only take a cut, your own cut, but over time it will become more. Or maybe if you're a business owner and have been thinking about selling your business, then maybe you merge your business with someone else, or you actually do sell. So the 6-4 combination is very, very good to achieve a particular goal with the help of others. And this is why it's called small livestock, yeah, because you kind of have to share the proceeds of whatever it is you're doing with someone else. Now, the 6-4 combination traditionally is also called a hanging combination. So it's sort of like death by hanging. But basically what it means that you can't really breathe this year because you're super stressed. Yeah, there may be so many things happening all at once that sometimes you're just kind of you're a bit breathless, right? So you might have to just give something up to give yourself more breathing space, yeah, and to have less stress. So think about what is it that really just adds additional work or additional stress without any benefit whatsoever. Let that one go because you're going to be very busy this year anyway. All right. Then we've got Life Star number 8. And Life Star number 8 is in the Northeast. And here we have the arriving hexagram. We also have the flying star number 7, and we've got the replacement star number 5. Now, the arriving hexagram means that you're almost there. So whatever goal you set yourself, you will almost achieve what you want to achieve. Like you're just a step away from it, right? But first, you actually have to have a goal. So make sure that you have an ambitious goal because you will actually almost get there. Yeah. If you have a very easy goal and you almost get there, it doesn't feel very fulfilling. But if you set yourself an ambitious goal for this year, and you basically almost reach it, and then it just takes one more little step the next year, that is a real achievement. Yeah. So make sure that you think about something that you want to achieve either on a personal level or on a professional level, and then set to yourself maybe some small monthly goals step by step to reach the ultimate goal. Now, with the 7-5 combination, we also see an indication that there may be a lot of internal conflict, some existential questions. So it's also generally a good year to seek awareness or a higher level of awareness if this is what you're going for. This could obviously also be one of your goals, that you're kind of working a little bit more on yourself, maybe work on self-development, yeah, these kind of things, because this will become much, much more important for you this year. And then lastly, we have the Life Star number 9, which originates in the South Palace. And in the South, we have the annual star 8, we've got the replacement star 6, and we've got the retreat hexagram. Now, the retreat hexagram means or shows you that this year you kind of need to retreat from people, friends, family members that don't really bring anything to the table. Maybe they're very toxic. They do not really want to contribute to your life, or they just don't contribute to your happiness at all. Just let them go. I know it's sometimes difficult to walk away from family. You can't really walk away. But if you know you have people in your life that are quite toxic and that are just stressing you out, or they're just making you unhappy, or every time you talk to them you feel drained, or they just always just ask you for favors without ever reciprocating, just take a step back, retreat. Yeah, retreat from them, and sort of remove yourself from the situation or from the people. So it can be people, it can be objects, it can be a situation that's bad for you. It can be a bad habit. Yeah, maybe you want to give up smoking. So if your life star is number 9, that would be a great year to do it. So it's time to go inwards and do some soul searching about what's actually good for you, what's bad for you, and then sort of retreat from those things that you have identified as troublemakers or just toxicity. Now, the annual star number 8 also means that you actually have access to funding and crowdfunding. So if you're a business owner, you need some funding, then this is actually a good year to look out for investors or do some crowdfunding activities. You will very, very likely succeed in those efforts. All right. So this is the sort of brief forecast of what you can expect depending on your life star in 2023. I hope this helped. I hope this kind of guides you and puts you on the right path for 2023. I wish you all good luck. And of course, if you have any questions, any comments, please put them in the comment section below or just send me an email. My contact details are in the notes to this video. Hit that subscribe button, hit the like button as well, and please share this video with anybody who may be interested. I see you soon.